I will be talking to you about labor laws. Labor laws relate to the legal requirements with regard to appointment of workers, their remuneration, their terms and conditions of job, their employment relationships, and all these related issues are part of what we call as labor laws. In India, these labor laws have been amended substantially. New labor codes have come into force from 21st November 2025, and now new labor laws are applicable. As a student of business management, you should know about the latest labor codes. Broadly speaking, there were earlier 29 different labor laws which have been consolidated into four main labor codes. The purpose is to protect the rights of the workers, ensure fair wages, regulate working conditions, and promote good industrial peace, good industrial climate. And the compliances have been reduced substantially. While earlier more than 70 different registers had to be maintained, which have now been reduced to just two, and they are also online. That means the digital submission of records has been undertaken in the new labor codes. The focus areas of labor code is related to wage regulation, employment contract, trade union, working hours, occupational health, safety, and overall good industrial relations in the organizations. The basic foundation of labor laws are Constitution of India, statutory laws which are there at present and which were there earlier, because the earlier laws have also playing an important role. Earlier we had Factories Act 1948, Industrial Disputes Act 1947, Payment of Wages Act 1936, Minimum Wages Act, in Payment of Bonus Act, Gratuity Act, and a few more such laws, which were the base of the contemporary labor laws. And also judicial pronouncements. Periodically, the Supreme Court and different high courts have given different judgments, which form the basis of the contemporary labor laws and labor regulations in India. And also ILO, International Labour Organization. They periodically announce some conventions, some suggestions, recommendations, which are implemented by Government of India, and the Government of India has ratified many of those conventions and implemented them with the sole objective of improving the overall working conditions of the workers in India. What are the various rights of the workers? Broadly speaking, workers have a right of fair remuneration. They have a right to get equal treatment, whether it is male worker or female worker. Equal treatment is their fundamental right. You can say right of safety and health. Yes, every worker has a fundamental right of getting a safe and comfortable work environment, and they have the right to form their trade union. They have the right to use their trade unions for presenting their grievances, for presenting their issues, and trade unions are supposed to represent the workers in a and create a good industrial democratic environment. We have labor codes. They were obviously prepared in 2020 but enacted and implemented on 21st November 2025. So these labor codes, the Labor Code 2020, they have consolidated 29 labor laws in India, and these consolidated 29 labor laws have been converted into four labor codes, and these four codes are on wages, that is what we call as business code. On industrial relations, that is called as industrial relations code. On social security, that is what we call as social security code. And on workers safety and health, which we call as occupational safety, health and working condition code. So thus, you have four labor codes which are now applicable to the working conditions. As a student of business management, you must read them, you must follow them, and you must try to see that these labor codes are well understood by every worker, every manager, and every HR executive, so that they are implemented in their true spirit, and ultimately they contribute towards better industrial climate in our country.